I strongly feel that Alhamdulillah, it's a very good sign, and by the grace of Allah Bari Ta'ala, Ummah is getting united, GCC is getting united. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, with a very big heart and golden heart, receiving the Amir of Qatar, mashallah, who visited the GCC meet today, and Alhamdulillah, I congratulate both of them and rest of the GCC members that it's a very, mashallah, golden era starting in GCC with the unity of Arabs, and Alhamdulillah. And I strongly feel that the Persians, the Rafidis, the Iranians will be burning on stove today.
Welcome to the show, Girls to Globe. I'm ILYAS. Saudi Arabia is reopening its airspace, land and sea borders with Qatar, ending a diplomatic crisis in the Gulf after almost 3.5 years. Earlier, Saudi Arabia led a coalition of countries in the Gulf and beyond that cut ties with Qatar, charging that it was too close with Iran and backed radical terrorist groups. Now it has opened its borders with Qatar. To discuss this, joining me today is Mr. ILYAS Sharafuddin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
He is a Dai from India, an Islamic law and geopolitics expert. He also attended various TV debates on different issues on multiple news channels. He also delivers sermons in masajids. Welcome, sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah khair for having me on the show.
Mr. Sharafuddin, as you have seen that Saudi Arabia have reopened its airspace, land and sea borders with Qatar, ending a long-term diplomatic crisis. How do you see this?
Alhamdulillah, I am thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'll say that I'll praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil anbiya'i wal mursaleen wal ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. I strongly feel that Alhamdulillah, it's a very good sign, and by the grace of Allah Bari Ta'ala, Ummah is getting united, GCC is getting united. The differences earlier were on authentic grounds, obviously, when Qatar was being too close to Iran or helping the Hamas or helping the other organizations which were not in the spirit of Islamic peace worldwide, helping the Hassan Nasrallah group in Lebanon, etc. indirectly. So these were the issues, and through the Al Jazeera network creating rift in Bahrain and other places where the Arab world was completely in danger, the Middle East and GCC was in danger, and indirectly supporting Arab Spring, resulting in chaos in Syria, Yemen, Lebanon, Jordan, as well as in Libya and so on. So these were the issues earlier. On these particular grounds, Saudi Arabia have objected a lot and tried to mushroom and try to brief Qatar a lot earlier in 2015, 16 and so on. But when the results were not up to the desired level, Saudi Arabia along with UAE, Bahrain and Egypt have put a blockade on Qatar, the air, land and sea blockade. And in the last 3.5 years, n number of negotiations where it took place, where Mr. Donald Trump, the President of America, and Mr. Kushner was involved, and so on. Mr. Pompeo, the Secretary of State, was also involved from the United States. But at the end of the day, no results were coming. But now, Alhamdulillah, I would like to say that may Allah have mercy on the soul of the King of Kuwait, Mr. Sabah, and may Allah raise his standards in Jannah. He was very, very curious to have a deal in GCC, and he was literally striving that at the age of 90, he don't want GCC to break up, and he tried a lot at that old age. In Ramadan also, he visited Saudi, Qatar and so on. And at the end of the day, I think that when he is no more in this world, may Allah have mercy on his soul, Ya Rabbal Alameen, and on the souls of all the deceased. But his, mashallah, du'as have bore fruits, and Amir Nawab, the new king of Kuwait, have literally put his efforts and his heart and soul in this particular deal. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant the best of both the worlds to Ali Saud. I mean, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, Hafidahullah, as well as Muhammad bin Salman Abdulaziz Al Saud, Hafidahullah, that they have given a compassionate thought on this particular procedure. And I strongly believe that this will make GCC more stronger and stronger day by day. And I feel that no GCC members should try to destabilize the other members and should make sure that the Ummah get united, the Ummah keeps united, and the whole world, 1.8 to 2 billion Muslims, look towards the Middle East due to Haramain Sharifain, look towards Saudi Arabia as they are the Qadim Haramain Sharifain, and look towards the Islamic world, especially the Middle East. And the Middle East should set an example for the rest of the Ummah to be united, peaceful, secure, prosperous, helping each other. as Rasulullah said that Ummah is like a wall, and like every brick supports the other brick. Likewise, the people of Ummah should support each other.
Mr. Sharafuddin, we have seen Tamim, the ruler of the Qatar, in the GCC now. How do you view this?
The sight was really good, mashallah. Mohammed bin Salman receiving the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia with a very big heart and golden heart, receiving the Amir of Qatar, mashallah, who visited the GCC meet today, and alhamdulillah, I congratulate both of them and rest of the GCC members that it's a very, mashallah, golden era starting in GCC with the unity of Arabs, and alhamdulillah. And I strongly feel that the Persians, the Rafidis, the Iranians will be burning on stove today because of this particular unity of the Arabs, and alhamdulillah, the Ahlul Sunnah. Obviously, the Ahlul Tashih will be feeling bad in their hearts because they want always that Ahlul Sunnah should fight with each other so that they get benefited. And this is not happening now, alhamdulillah. Golden era is starting by the grace of Allah, and the words which was, mashallah, spoken by Muhammad bin Salman, really, as Rasulullah said, that if you really believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, then give respect to your guest. So being a very nice and Islamic host, Muhammad bin Salman, mashallah, greeted Tamim, the Amir of Qatar, by saying that, Ahlan, Ahlan, welcome, welcome. You have illuminated the kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So these were the golden words he have uttered, and alhamdulillah, I strongly feel that Tamim also might have said something very good, mashallah, in return. It is nothing but a very good sign, alhamdulillah. May Allah keep GCC, Arabs, Muslims united. Ameen, ya Rabbal Alamin.
Mr. Sharafuddin, what will be the future relations of Saudi Arabia with Iran?
I strongly feel that if Irani mullahs correct their course of action and do not try to bring fire to the GCC with their nefarious designs, with their cunning attitude, with their worst kind of planning and strategies in putting the Ummah in fire by giving missiles to the Houthi terrorists or by giving missiles to the Hassan Nasrallah group of terrorists, etc., and by not funding them, I strongly believe that if the mullahs correct their course of action or they get replaced by some moderate regime over there, moderate rulers over there, then for a surety Saudi Arabia will always welcome them as they used to welcome earlier. And in Makkah Accord, we know that how King Abdullah, may Allah have mercy on his soul and raise his standards in Jannah, of Saudi Arabia have welcomed them n number of times. That era will come provided Iran correct its course of action.
Thank you, Mr. Sharafuddin, for joining us. We will be keeping close watch on the developments in Saudi Arabia and Gulf. Thank you.
Salam.